everyone, and welcome to The End Is...
Sigh.
You're listening with Nate.
And Stephanie.
Yeah, welcome back to the show, everyone. Hope you're all excited to be back.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, hey Todd.
Hey, Todd.
What's up?
Hey, just popping into my podcast with Nate. Who's this? Who do we got?
This is our host, Steph.
Yeah. Hello, Steph. It's the Steph.
And scene. Okay, guys, that is what we call acting, okay? This is our guest. I am Todd, for the record, obviously. And yes, we have our good friend, Steph. We could call her Chris if we'd like, but we can finally call her Steph. She is on the pod, finally.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Don't be nervous. We do this all the time. We're professionals.
Okay.
So.
Yes.
Yeah, and what is this show all about?
Well, normally we do movies, whether it mostly be underrated movies. We just got out of March Madness.
That's true.
And now we're into April, and today we're doing Whip It.
We are doing Whip It. We're not doing Whippets.
No.
Whip It the movie. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe in high school, but yeah.
God, I never did. Did you do Whippets?
In high school?
Did you really?
When you work at a coffee shop, you have ample access to...
He did too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nate, did you do Whippets?
No, I don't think I ever did.
It's just a you thing.
Oh, Lord. Again, hopefully my mom doesn't listen to this one. I definitely didn't do that.
Steph's mom, turn off the pod.
Turn off the pod.
Yeah, we usually do underrateds. At least we consider them, they're not necessarily commercial flops or anything. People that kind of lose track of them, they go under the radar. And yeah. And why are we called The End Is Sigh, Steph?
Oh, yes, this is good.
Oh, okay. So it's sad because I listen to this every week. You're making mean time out of the mundane?
Yes,
that's
I like
something. We make meaning out of the meantime.
Meaning out of the meantime.
Which is Nate's catchphrase, as we all know. It's been established.
Sorry, guys. I didn't do you justice.
No. You got the M's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That works for me. Yeah.
Something Todd would do. He'd forget the phrase and just...
That's true. Yeah, and anyway, we talk about 3 themes with each movie to kind of pair it along, what we found from the movie, what we gleaned. What are the 3 themes for this week?
You guys are asking me?
I mean, I'm taking a load off. I'm going to pass a lot to you. This is,
All right, so today we are talking about, obviously, roller derby.
Hell yeah.
We are talking about pageants.
Ooh, Nate's favorite.
And small town jobs.
That's true.
Yeah.
We all Go ahead.
No, wait, go ahead. This is how it happens.
We all grew up in the same town.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was going to say. We grew up in a small town, so.
Oh, yeah.
We had those shitty jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
And here we are doing a podcast back in the small town.
Yeah. Well, before that, how's the week been for you, Steph?
Yeah.
Good. Kind of crazy. My boyfriend and I just started house hunting, so that's pretty much all we spend our time doing is on Zillow searching for houses or...
Oh, Zillow.
Yeah, there's a pitch for you. You guys gonna make money off of that?
No.
Darn it.
We'll hunt them down and make them pay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we made an offer, got declined. Someone outbid us by $50,000. So
welcome to the housing market.
Yeah, we're gonna probably be at this for a while, but we have a wonderful realtor, an old friend, reselling friend of mine. So she's been working with us. Super happy with her.
Yeah, it sucks. Is like your schedule is so over the place because you're always like, all right, this house just came on the market. Yeah. Cancel these plans. We got to go look at this house.
Yeah,
it's pretty much how it happens, and it takes over a bit of your life.
2 questions. So we talked about in a previous episode a realtor that I accidentally, I went on a matching spree on dating sites with, and she ended up being a realtor, and I clicked on that and it connected, and this feels weird like I was stalking her, but I wasn't. It's not the same person, right? Would that be serendipitous?
She's married.
So it's not her.
No.
Or she's on the slide.
She has 4 kids.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Number 2. Do you guys have you ever watched House Hunters?
I used to watch it a long time ago, so yes.
Yeah. Well, do you guys ever ask for the entertainment space? Because everybody wants to know, I need space for entertaining. They always say that is like one of their top things.
I don't think that word has ever come out of either of our mouths.
I never thought of that, too.
They always put that in the episode. We need space for entertaining. What's good entertaining space? I think that's just for...
The show?
Yeah, this is the shows. Well, we all know it's all staged anyway.
Well, yeah.
They're going through producers' houses.
Are you kidding me? The housing market, the way it is, if someone were to do that this day and age, it's not happening. They have to restage everything just to how it goes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, they're like, I'm a starving artist and she works with orphans, but we have $5 million to play with. And you're like, okay, sure.
Yeah, well, Denver, the competition is ridiculous. Like, if you're praying for the bare minimum, the essentials, like, there's no room for entertaining. It's like, all right, just give me a bedroom and a bathroom and I'm good.
Yeah, you're like, I'll make do.
There you go. A sitter and a shitter, as they call it. That's a coin. I just coined that right now.
Yeah.
Just, anyway, Nate, what did you do this last weekend? Or week, I should say.
So I've just been reading some comics, getting caught up on some random stuff here and there.
Pretty low key?
Yeah, nothing too exciting going on here.
You're getting close to the end of your can't lift 10 pounds, so that's cool.
Yep. That'll be nice to be able to get over that and finally do something more.
Get back to woodworking?
Yeah. Well, the worst part of it, thinking about it, like, you can't do, like, grocery shopping, really, because a gallon of milk is 8.6 pounds. Yes, I looked it up.
Jesus.
And so you take that and whatever else, you can't add much more to that.
A loaf of bread? That's the essentials, milk and bread.
All right. What about eggs? Does that put you overweight then?
What if you get those little 6-pack?
Maybe.
Okay.
So then there's that. There's, like, of course, emptying the trash. Can't really do that.
Wow, this sounds like you got a workaround from doing chores.
Well, I guess it is.
Can't take the dog for a walk.
Nope, can't do that. Laundry, can't take my basket over there. I mean, I do it myself still, one by one, kind of slowly.
One sock at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can do it, it's just a lot slower.
Exactly. Yeah. What about you, Todd?
I finally beat Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah?
And I didn't just beat it, I platinumed that motherfucker.
Shit.
Which is a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. It was a good game. It's slow in the middle. I wouldn't say it'd be a first recommendation, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking game.
It is.
There's some really good mechanics that other games should adopt. It's a little too much like NPC based of, oh, my town got raided by the Mongols. Can you go beat them up? Yep, you go kill them, and then you come back. Oh, my other place got raided by the Mongols. It's just the same thing over and over again. But like the different, there's a thing in one of the side, like an island, and you have to do these shrines. Mm-hmm. They're very convoluted.
They are.
Because it's like you have to wear this outfit and do this action right in front of I didn't know which outfit to wear. I did all like the stuff around. Eventually, I just went on Google. I was like, what the fuck is this one? But you get like the God of War outfit. You get a Sly Cooper outfit.
Nice.
You get a Bloodborne outfit. And if you heard that was Heimdall scratching at the table because there's a new person to smell. It's a really good developer.
Yeah.
They're really gamer focused, and so I'm excited to see Ghost of Tsushima too.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a gorgeous game because I remember the opening scene with like the Leafs and all that, and the battle that you have with your uncle at that time, or was it?
You're battling alongside your uncle against the Khan invading.
Oh, I was talking before that.
No, that you have like a training thing.
Yeah, the training, yep.
How long has this game been around?
2 years? 2020, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since I started dating Scott, I have dipped my toes back into the gaming world, and just so far
Tetris, Pac-Man,
you know it.
Snake on the phone,
you know it. No, Call of Duty. I played the what was the one right before Vanguard?
I don't know.
Just Warzone?
Maybe?
No, it was Modern Warfare.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
right?
I guess that's true.
And all the little... I'm still learning.
Oh, they've released a new Call of Duty I saw like every year for the past 10 years or something like that.
That's insane.
Or plus. Like there's been a new one every single year. And this will be the first year they don't release an iteration from one of the teams.
Okay.
And that's probably good. Because everybody needs a break from Call of Duty, and they need to have time to let the developers... I can't imagine having 1 year to turn something around.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Well, and I will say the group of guys I usually play with, they're all getting bored of it. So recently, Halo Infinite just came out.
Yep,
so we've been playing that. And what's crazy is I am right back into the days we used to go play at the modular.
Oh, yeah.
And we would set up the different TVs in different rooms and all play together. But maybe I'll... branch outside of my what do you call that? Not first person shooter, but first person shooter games. Yeah.
It is.
Well, yeah.
You got it right.
So I guess we jump into
Theme 1.
Yeah.
Theme 1.
Well, I've got a definition. Do you want me to start with the general definition of roller derby?
Yes,
like we kind of do. It's not very exciting, but here we go.
Okay.
Roller derby. This is Wikipedia, so you can trust them, guys.
Okay.
Just as long as you give them a donation. Roller derby is a roller skating contact sport played by 2 teams of 15 members. Roller derby is played by approximately 1,250 amateur leagues worldwide, mostly in the United States, and it is primarily made up of women, although there is a male league.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
which I've never heard of in my life until today.
I always thought it was cool because, like, women started the sport and how big it is.
Yeah.
So that's always cool to see that.
It started as an endurance race. Like, that's how it kind of began in the mid-1930s.
Right, and that was, like, what, 3 weeks before the race was done? Was it something like that? 2 or 3 weeks? They had to do...
Oh, I don't know.
2,700 miles worth, essentially.
Jesus.
And people were getting bored with it.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be very boring. Just... All right, there we go again. Laps. Kind of like NASCAR. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, God, all the left turns. This is actually more contact-driven than that.
Oh, yeah.
And then the promoter, I know he gets the big credit for it, is Leo Seltzer. He actually created the Transcontinental Roller Derby, a month-long simulation of a road race. And so then that kind of where that came from. And then the other guy that gets credited with the creation was Damon Runyon, who persuaded Mr. Seltzer, he was a sports writer who persuaded Seltzer to change the roller derby rules to increase skater contact. And by 1939, with scoring arrangements, everything figured out, they had the two teams, and they went on from there. It just kind of began from there in the early 1930s. So,
all right. So, quick question before we get into more detail. So, roller derby, you got your blockers and your jammers.
Jammers, right.
And your pivots.
And your pivots,
okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which one would you guys be?
Oh, jammer all the way.
Jammer?
Yeah. I like to score the points.
I like to score too, right, Jaime? Fist it. High five. High paw. No, now you don't want to? Okay. Yeah, I would be a jammer, I think. I was really fast. That's pretty much all I had going for me. Although I can get pretty aggressive if I need to and then throw somebody off. But blocker seems boring.
It does.
You're just in the back. Pivot. Maybe pivot. Because that, you can do both, right? You're the middle person, and then if you need to, you're like clutch to just bank and go.
Yeah.
I think pivot. What about you, Nate?
I'd like to be the jammer.
God, so wow, imagine a bunch of egos in this room.
Right.
Well, and who doesn't love, the star cap
the
as
glory,
the glory? I mean, you stand out.
Well, I read that the pivot person has the stripe on it, but you have to actually convert it. Like, you have to change the helmet or something in there to become the star to go and jam.
So the original jammer can hand off to the pivot. It's like
it's the cap, right? Yeah, it's like
on their helmet, and then they can put it on and they can become the jammer.
Right.
And you get points for so you have to make it around once, and then for every person you pass on the opposite team, you get a point per person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it used to, I read that it used to be like for, almost like WWE stuff, it used to be performative. So everybody was acting and there was predetermined outcomes. And that's why all the personalities became so big. Yeah. And then they revised that and were like, actually, let's make it a little bit more interesting. They got rid of some of the big effects and stuff. Or not effects, like there's no CGI going in this. But the big attitudes and everything. And you keep the names and the team and the fun, the kind of arrangement, but you're not, fixing the score at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I read the whole name thing was more of like, they have their normal lives during the day, whether they're moms or wives, whatever job they have. But then at night, the reason they change their names is because like their alter ego comes out.
Think women can only be moms and wives?
Huh? Are working, I said. All right, come on, Todd.
Oh, sorry.
Listen to everything I say.
He's trying to butt in there with the mic. Hey, bud. Okay, I listened. All right, so they can also work. No, yeah, it is kind of cool. I read that too. They do it as like an outlet.
Yeah.
That they can be completely different people. And I read somewhere on like Mental Floss had a 13 behind the scenes secrets roller derby. Like the secrets you don't know. They're it's like everything we look up, Steph. Have you realized from listening? A lot of these guys are bullshit artists on the articles.
Right,
so number 2 is literally they can't always recognize other players off the track. And they said for many players, derby is as much a social outlet as a physical one. So sure, yep. But meetings outside of the track can sometimes be awkward. Because of the equipment and constant motion, it can be hard to register facial features for later reference. What the fuck? They're not going that fast. They're not in Formula 1 cars. They're like linked up. They're all next to each other.
But you got 15 players on a team, only 5 out of the time.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there usually pretty close staring at the other team.
Did that be tracks? That's a garbage stat.
I mean, I'm trying to think. I played sports in high school.
Did you ever derby?
I wanted to. I wanted to try out when I was 19, and you may have been at that game. I played indoor soccer, and I tore my ACL.
I wasn't at one where you injured yourself, no.
No, you weren't at that one?
No.
Yeah, and I have never had it fixed. So whole roller derby thing is pretty much out of the question unless I get that fixed. And I'm like...
You could be a blocker.
I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but it's been torn for a long time.
She's older than me, that's all I know.
Yeah, okay.
Don't have to say it like that.
Okay.
It's all right. Todd's forgotten his age many times.
Where am I? Nate, did you ever go to see a game? Have you ever watched it, I guess?
No, I've never been to a roller derby. No. Like, I've always wanted to, but just never got a chance.
Okay. I've been to it once.
Yeah.
Here in the area, a friend was playing. Yeah, and I think her name was Anthrax Annie.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, it was pretty good. And and this person went in high school, and that kind of didn't seem like that kind of person at all. And all of a sudden they were in this, and they, it was very alternative and kicking ass. So it was kind of cool to see.
Yeah. I feel like with the whole names, like, it'd be better to be given a name rather than coming up with your own.
But I think they all came up with their own.
I mean, some, but I think some are given too at times.
Okay, so what would your names be?
Okay, so I have a couple here.
She's been thinking about it. Sure. She came prepped.
So I really like Shania Payne.
Ooh, that's good.
Or Kim Kardashian.
Oh man, those are good.
And then there was one more I had, but what about you guys?
That's Papa Bear, right?
Yeah. That's not even a play on my name.
No. Well, that's the thing, too. I was like, should I even think of, like, play on names? I was just like, I'd go probably comic book based and be like, Juggernaut. Simple as that.
You gotta be a pun on your name.
I know.
How do we got, like, Nate? No other thoughts for your name?
Alliteration works, too. Like, and then...
Nasty Nate.
Yeah,
or
Nasty
probably,
Nate.
yeah.
Nate the Hate or something like that.
Or, think of your favorite... like band or something, play off of that.
6 Years Strong?
Todd knows it.
My name has been used on so many different puns. Like, we had an entire trivia league based around punning my name every week for months. So mine would be the Todd Father, probably. Like, it would just be something like that.
Yeah.
All right, I like that, yeah.
Odd can be plugged into anything.
Yeah.
So mine's boring, but...
It works.
I'd still like, Todd Father should be the jammer, right? And here comes the Todd Father, and he zooms right through. Although I would never do Derby. I don't think I would ever do it.
I think Godfather, like, being defense, or what is it? What are they called?
Blockers?
Blockers, thank you, yes. Blocker.
You think Todd Father would be a blocker?
Could.
And leave the room, you're done with the podcast. This is our first guest we've kicked off the pod.
I knew it was going to be me, I just had a feeling. No, the other name, though, that I thought would be pretty good for me, because I have naturally curly hair, is Surly Sue.
Ooh,
like Curly
Surly.
Sue.
Yep.
Did you guys ever see that movie
I did.
as a kid? Yeah.
That's
Loved it. But yeah, I definitely thought about it, because like I said, I thought I was going to try out Once Upon a Time, and yeah.
I like it. Kim Kardashian has to be new, though, right? Because when you were 19, you weren't
No. This one is new, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scott really liked this one. But I figured, okay, so Kim's the most popular one.
Yeah.
I was like, but Khloe to me strikes me as the toughest. So I maybe would go Khloe Kardashian instead.
Oh, God. I like Shania Payne. That's really good.
Yeah, that one is good, yeah.
That one sneaks up on you. And that sounds like something like they would use, because it's
like,
very
you can come out
like,
with the music and all that, too.
Oh, that'd be great.
What?
That don't impress me much. Yeah. Speaking of music, when I was on my way here, I was listening to Retro 102.5. And so we had Aerosmith, we had MC Hammer, we had the Cars, we had all sort that era, and then all of a sudden they go, and now Smash Mouth. And I went, the fuck? I've never changed the channel so quickly, but also it hurt. So, just as an aside. Speaking of aging all of us. Anybody else have? So I've got a couple other facts, unless people, Nate, you have
the only other thing I saw was they tried to get it in the 2020 Summer Olympics.
Oh, really?
For roller derby. So I was like, that'd be awesome to see.
Yeah,
they need to update some of the
like an
sports.
X Games,
Yeah,
right?
make it fresh.
Yeah, so that'd be cool to see in the future if they ever do get it.
Yeah.
One thing, when I was doing my research, I was watching a video on YouTube, and apparently, like, hitting, clotheslining, whatever, that is all actually illegal.
That's what I thought.
You see in the movies, they do a lot of that, because they're conveying that, sure, it's a pretty rough and tumble sport, but that's actually not allowed, and you can be put into... like timeout or whatever. It's not timeout.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Shame on you.
All right.
Timeout.
No, what is
Shania Payne, go to timeout right now.
What man created the sport? You're going to the timeout, lady.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was the penalty box, like you said, kind of like how they have in hockey, where they're down that jammer or down that teammate for that time being.
Okay, that would make a big difference too.
But I'm like, what happens then though? Is like that teammate being out. Do they still get that point if they pass them though? Like, what happens? Because then they're missing out on that point. So is it? I don't know how that works.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Nate, did you follow up with that research?
Nope, I just have like a bunch of symbols here of like.
I knew he didn't. I just wanted to point it out. This is what we do here. Very limited research.
Now, the other cool thing that I didn't realize that there's two different types of roller derby tracks, if you will. There's the flat, and then there's banked.
The banks is the cool one.
Yeah. And I was reading, actually, the gal who was the screenwriter for Whip It, she was saying she prefers a banked track because, it's a little softer than like flat concrete.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, but I did not, that was something I did not know. Everything I've ever seen with roller derby, at least more recently, it was always banked tracks.
Yeah.
So
I guess the one I saw was, flat and it wasn't banked. I didn't even think about that, but banked seems like the funner one.
Yeah.
Did you go to Fort Collins, the roller skating rink? Is that where it was? Yep. Yeah, so that makes sense. So, of course, it was flat.
We're blowing up our spot here.
You can take that out if you want.
No, it's fine.
You know where to find Todd.
Oh, yeah. We've talked about places around here before. So.
Yeah, they know we go to Foco Doco. Sponsor us, Foco Doco.
Yeah.
Some of the other mental floss ones, which were better than they can't recognize each other's fucking faces, which is just bananas, is that no player wears the number 1 jersey. And I don't...
that.
I'm just assuming this is true, so I'm going to take them at face value.
Okay.
But it says that you're unlikely to ever see it because a player from Gem City Roller Derby in Ohio said that not everyone is aware of the 1937 bus crash. So on March 24th of that year, a bus carrying 14 skaters and 9 support staff was driving from St. Louis to Cincinnati when it crashed, killing 21 passengers. Joe Cleats, a veteran player who was riding on the bus, wore the number, and when he died, the sport retired it in memory of the tragedy.
Wow.
So, yeah.
All right.
And it says, the last one was they dislike Hollywood. So I thought this tied in with our movie because it says, whenever television crime dramas depict derby... Crime dramas?
That's
must have been like a CSI, like one of the people that got murdered or something.
It's typically presented as a bunch of quote-unquote bad girls with sour attitudes and a thirst for blood on the track. That seems to be very attractive to movie and television people, says Electrocution. That's their name in the sport. Usually someone gets murdered. 2009's Whip It didn't fare much better in terms of believability, but players will give that one a pass. Whip It was such a great press moment for us. That's when we had most of our new audience and skaters come in.
That makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
So to your earlier point, Steph, not a lot of stuff is legit. Like, they were beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, yeah.
No penalties.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Is that what we got for Derby?
I think that's, yeah.
No, I'm trying to think there was...
I mean, there's a lot with it.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
I was trying to look up why roller skates and not roller blades.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't find anything on that too much. It was just more, this is what they said, this is what they said.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He said, she said.
Mm-hmm.
She said, she said.
Uh-huh. Or she said, he said.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you're talking about the MRDA, which I think sounds MRDA, is the Men's Roller Derby Association.
Huh?
And it says, as of 2017, men were initially involved in the revival of roller derby as officials, volunteers, and coaches, but now with the rise of men's leagues, more men are becoming players. They currently, again, about 5 years ago, had 72 men's leagues going, so it's actually pretty big. I've never heard of a single male roller derbyist.
Me neither.
We can't handle the pain, guys. That's all it
is. Yeah, you've heard about men's sickness, right? Like, when we get sick, it's like 10 times as worse as when women get sick.
Yeah.
So it's just science, guys.
Yeah. I stand behind that.
She's like, yes, my boyfriend, when he gets sick,
no, actually,
needs to be babied.
No, boyfriend actually doesn't. Yeah, he's actually pretty.
Oh, you're pretty good?
Pretty good, yeah. But I have dated some babies in the past. Not actual children.
Oh, we got our first snort on the pod, I think there it was.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that was beautiful, Steph. How about we talk about beauty pageants?
What a segue.
Getting good. Yeah, theme 2. Do you want me to start with theme 2 again?
Yeah,
I've got the definition.
Why don't you guys kick
keep on with the definitions, Todd.
Yeah, I love my definitions. It's so easy to copy and paste. So Wikipedia, again, says a beauty pageant or beauty contest is a competition that has traditionally focused on judging and ranking the physical attributes of the contestants. Already, gross. Pageants now have evolved to include inner beauty, bullshit, with criteria covering judging of personality, intelligence, talent, character, and charitable involvement through private interviews with judges and answers to public onstage questions. The term beauty pageant refers originally to the Big Four international beauty pageants, which are the Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss International, and Miss Earth. All could be the exact same fucking thing, so...
Earth's a little smaller than Universe.
What about International?
I mean, that fits with
World.
Earth.
So the only one that doesn't fit
is Universal.
is Universe. She's Queen Bee.
Yeah, I guess that would be the one to win. But yeah, there's a lot of pageants out there.
I've never seen one, and I don't ever want to go to one.
The only thing I have, like, knowledge is Miss Congeniality, and that's, like, the only knowledge I have of pageants.
That's fair.
Yeah, I never participated. Maybe when I was little, and then once I got into the sport, like, world of sports, and grew up a little bit, I just really wanted nothing to do with it personally.
You never were, like, thought you'd be pressured to do it. When you were younger as a girl, were you like, I might have to do these? Like, did you ever feel like that was part of...
No, my parents are very, we're always very like, whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with. There's no one in my family. I don't think either of my aunts tried to do the pageantry thing.
Okay.
And yeah, so I was never...
So you weren't practicing your answer. World peace.
World peace.
They handed you a soccer ball, not a dress.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Nate's parents did pressure him to join.
Yeah.
They did.
I didn't want to bring it up on the pod, but...
Hey, they understand I'm beautiful. It's okay.
Well, that was the inner beauty part talking.
No, I kind of went and looked up some of the unusual pageants that there are.
Oh, I have one of those. I know which Nate's favorite is.
Which one's that?
The National Donut Queen Contest.
Ooh,
That one didn't come up.
Oh, yeah. There's a picture. If you see, there's a lady being adorned with a donut on her head back in 1957.
sign me up, guys.
Yeah.
Right? She's got to judge donuts. It was like, what is her favorite donut? Is that the question?
No, you just like wear donuts as like tassels or something? Like,
That's tassels.
Okay, Todd, what are we talking about here? Pageants or strip clubs?
Potato, potato.
It's like, what? They got a great wing bar, all right? And their donuts are great.
Don't you, instead of asking questions, you throw dollars? Isn't it 1-to-1?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, one of the ones that came up here was Miss Drumsticks.
Jesus. Is that like a play on her physical attributes, or is that like Tyson?
It's just about the legs.
Just the
Oh,
legs?
okay.
So I guess they come on and they have like a poster, and all you're seeing is the women's legs, and that's it. So
Interesting.
you can't be persuaded by anything else.
That's so weird. Does the loser get named like Miss Chicken Legs?
I don't know, but it's
Just really shamed the last
it's
person.
related to Thanksgiving.
Shocking. Okay. What asshole had a trust fund for this?
There's Miss Klingon Empire, so of course there's a nerd Star Trek one.
I'm surprised we haven't seen that on like a Culture Con or something.
Right, that takes place at Dragon Con in Atlanta every year.
Oh, it's still going.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
At least that takes like prosthetics and stuff like makeup to you're just going in without the forehead without all the ridges and shit.
yeah.
Sorry, nerds. I don't know what those are called. My bad. I know his name is Worf. Okay, give me some credit.
There's Miss Exotic World.
That just sounds like a what?
It's
explain.
pretty much burlesque. They're judged on that.
So when is that one?
So that's the one Todd wants to actually go into.
When is that one, Aaron?
He's like, how do I become a judge?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yep. And then the last one, the Armpit Queen. Just based on the armpit.
Why? That sounds...
I mean,
dude, are you sure that's not just a Reddit forum?
Have you ever just like... So you guys, go out on dates or whatever. Do you ever just like look at a woman's armpit and be like, that's a good armpit?
No.
I can't say I've ever looked at a man and been like, yeah, that armpit, I want that.
Not me either. No,
Todd?
I've never been like, I want in that armpit.
I just want to nestle my head right in there and cuddle up.
give me a good whiff.
Oh, it
You
looks
and me,
like it'll
baby.
make good fart noises, I can tell.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna ask, should they do like the fart thing, like the talent section?
No.
That would be fantastic.
So yeah,
Steph,
just the
what-
different pageants.
Oh yeah, for sure. Steph, what do you got?
Well, let's see. I've got the creator was an entrepreneur, Phineas Taylor Barnum.
That sounds accurate.
Staged the first modern American pageant in 1854, but his beauty contest was closed down after public protest, which is funny to see how it's evolved, that people still celebrate pageantry to this day.
I thought it went away like a number of years ago. It got a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
And then it just doesn't get aired like on primetime anymore,
No,
right? Like
I
still
mean,
happens, but it's not. Remember, they used to make a big deal every year. You'd see it on primetime with like the big Super Bowl. You'd have the big pageants, the Miss Universe.
I remember when I was a girl, my grandma from Wisconsin, she'd come and babysit us so my parents could go travel for like a week. And she always came around February. She would always come around February.
I don't know. You looked at me like I should confirm.
And I'm trying to think. No, I know. I'm trying to think if that's when the regular, because the big Miss America, I think it was.
Okay.
That's the one that matters to us. Yeah.
That's when I used to, as a young girl, used to kind of worship them and thought they were amazing and the dresses, But yeah, that was the last time I really remember watching them. Is probably maybe 7, 8, 9 years old, and then for a long time, just no interest whatsoever.
Yeah, you said it was Barnum.
Barnum.
So is that like related to P.T. Barnum?
I was gonna say
the circus guy.
That far into my research, but
I'll take the elephants. I'm taking the women. I did a Trump almost that, which makes sense because he is notorious behind the scenes as a fucking creeper for that stuff.
Right.
Well, he was part of one of the Miss America or like Miss Nevada things or something like that. There's scandals that I looked at, and there was like Miss Nevada. She was caught with like selling meth and all that. Well, it started out in 2005 where she was caught partially nude at a nightclub. Okay. She apologized at the time, appealed the co-owner of Miss Universe organization, Donald Trump. Yeah. But then later on...
We made him president. Okay.
Yeah. Later on, she was assaulting a police officer in 2008 and then had the drug bust in 2015.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
She should win.
Right?
That's like when you go to tell your life story, she wins. Right?
Well, yeah, 2005 when she was like partially nude or whatever, she was like, "No, that's not who I want to be" or anything like that. And now you're just like,
assaulted a cop, did meth.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Do you guys remember in 2007? That was one of my first remembrance of viral when Miss Teen USA had that answer that was so convoluted to the simple question. Caitlin Upton, I remember this. See if it rings any bells. She got international notoriety for her convoluted and nonsensical response to a question posed to her during the August 2007 national pageant. And the host, Amy Teagarden, asked, "Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?" And her response was, "I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children." God. That was her. I remember watching
ridiculous.
This clip.
No, I don't remember that, but if I had heard it, I probably would.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez, that is,
That's like the Adam Sandler and the Billy Madison question.
Yep. Oh, man.
She did claim later that she was overwhelmed when asked the question, did not comprehend it correctly, which I kind of could probably see that, where you get up there and we've done this where we start talking on the pod and you're halfway through and you go, "Where was I going with this? But I have to finish it."
Yep.
So we'll just keep talking. She didn't have the ability to edit that. That was all live.
Right? People heard what we edited out.
Oh, God. The things Nate says behind closed doors.
Yeah.
We've talked about his basement. Steph, you're down here. Did you see the basement where he had the chains and everything and the blood stains?
Yes, I saw it all.
Thank you. See,
right,
confirmation.
It's confirmed.
I didn't know you had it in you, Nate.
Yeah.
Do you need anything else for pageant stuff?
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
So just the purpose of pageants, I just like to talk about that. While beauty pageants around the world are primarily about putting idealized versions of femininity on a competitive stage and awarding a royal title and crown winner, they're also about using femininity to represent other issues. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I've got a couple of interesting facts here too, like how much it usually costs to enter into one, and it's $300 to $500, and then sometimes up to $1,000. So this is, I'm thinking your local ones,
yeah.
And as you climb the ladder, it probably gets more and more expensive, and I'm assuming you'll probably get sponsorships and whatnot.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, I know it goes way beyond that. The higher in the ranks you
go.
Or
I would assume. When it's I know Miss Brazil and Miss Venezuela, like they're the biggest. Venezuela has won like 23 of the championships or whatever, and the closest one to that is like 15 or something. Mm-hmm. But at one point, it's going to be the country that's sponsoring them, right? Like, they're sending them to get that free press or whatever to be like, hey, Venezuela won Miss Universe. Like, we're going to send you the money to make sure you've got everything you need.
So that's why you want to take a trip there, Todd. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Have I talked about Venezuela? That's what I mumble when I take a nap. Venezuela.
So, for how much beauty pageants usually make, or at least the winners or the top three, the winner of the coveted title wins $50,000 scholarship. Okay. And then first, second, and third don't go home empty-handed. They each respectively receive $25,000, $20,000, $15,000, and $10,000 in scholarship money. So
that's not nothing.
I will say, when it comes to scholarships, I have mixed feelings because it's still in my mind. Sure, a lot of it has to do with beauty, but you can't be a dummy dum-dum.
No.
Right, either.
You can't answer the world map.
Caitlin Upton's.
Did she win? She didn't win, though, right? I'm like, please.
If you're listening, Caitlin, I apologize. And, my number is, I'll tell you off the air.
So I was curious about how pageants are scored and judged.
Oh, yeah.
And contestants will be judged on grace, poise, beauty, eloquence of speech, personality, talent, and dress. And again, I wonder which one has the most influence. For these scores, winners will be determined and awarded. Awards are typically given as the last event of the beauty pageant. And the most common categories are talent, evening wear, interview, and physical fitness is what they call it.
Well, they used to call it swimwear, right?
Yeah, swimwear. And then, what was it?
That's when they had that big thing where they took swimwear out. That was like the big controversy. How dare you take out the swimwear?
I did think it would be kind of fun to hear, so when they're not judging the physical beauty, the questions that they ask. And so here's some of the commonly asked questions.
Ooh, if you want to jump to that, I was going to ask you guys each a series of questions.
Oh, man, I don't...
Pulled from them.
Fine. I only had one to ask
go
you
for
guys.
it. Ask.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
I'll run down some of the commonly asked questions.
I don't need Nate to get prep time, but we'll allow
it. Biggest one is tell me about yourself. Tell me about yourself.
That's so fucking vague.
What makes you unique?
Yep, saw that one.
What do you like most about yourself? Guys, I could go down a list of all the things I like about myself. I mean, I could talk to a wall. No, I'm just kidding. No, I hate questions like that. It's like in a job interview. You know? Oh, yeah. And you're just like, I feel like I'm built
answer,
to fail.
But it's blind numbing. Like, you're just like, I don't, what? Right. Yeah. Like, what's your greatest skill at the office? I don't fucking know what I've done for the past 10 years. I don't know what's happening right now.
If you could have lunch with any famous
person.
You had
one question.
No, I was saying these are the commonly asked ones. I'm not asking you.
Sorry.
Listen. No.
I always listen, right, Nate?
If you could meet and have lunch with any famous person in history, who would it be and why? And there's like a bunch more, but those are like the top 5.
Gotcha.
And mine to you guys would be, if you could have lunch with any famous person in history, who would it be and why?
Nate, I'll let you go first.
All right. Before that, I gestured to Todd, realizing we're doing a listening podcast. Therefore, you guys aren't seeing that.
So I took it to my advantage.
I guess for me it'd be. It's weird because I was thinking about that. I'm like the individual, they have their own answer, but do you think they're answering what's the most correct way to answer this? That's going to be more appealing to everyone else.
Oh yeah. Right.
But for me, it'd be Jack Kirby. He was an artist back in the day. For Fantastic Four, did some older Thor books and all that, and he passed away. So you don't have a lot of interviews with him like you do Stan Lee or anything like that. So it'd be cool to sit down and have lunch with him. So,
cool.
All right. So for me, I feel like we've answered close to this before. I don't remember. This is an every team building thing at an office. Get to know. Sure. This is always an icebreaker. What would I say? I would go David Bowie.
Not surprised.
Yeah, that would be because he was so ahead of his time. When he has interviews, he's thinking he knew what the internet was going to be. And at one of his interviews before, when they were just talking about the very baby steps of it, and he was like, "This is what I think everybody's going to do with it." And it's he nailed it on the fucking head. This guy's a genius. So I would probably talk to him.
Okay.
Talk to Ziggy. Yeah.
Where are you going to lunch?
Oh.
It's my question.
Did you answer that?
No.
I don't think so. I would take... Oh, what would he... Oh, he would hate everything now. Or maybe, I mean...
Planet Hollywood.
No, yeah, we'll go to the Hard Rock. Yeah, there you go. Steph, what about you? We have to throw it back at you.
I'd have to say Tina Fey. I mean, she's still alive. Yeah.
I saw that one coming, actually.
Yeah, I know you did. I'm a big, fan of comedy in general. She was like one of the first, she was the first female head writer at SNL.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She has written a lot of screenplays, and as the most famous one being Mean Girls.
Yeah.
You guys have seen
it's a good
Mean
one.
Girls? Yep. She wrote one of my favorite shows of all time, 30 Rock. She also won the Mark Twain Award, which is an award for comedy at age 30.
Yeah.
So she's accomplished a lot, and she's won a bunch of Golden Globe. I mean, so many awards, and she's written a book. I just think she, honestly, like, if in another life, I would love to be a comedy writer. I don't necessarily want to act, but I like, your job is to make people laugh for a living. Awesome. Yeah. So it'd have to be Tina Fey. She's incredible. Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, and where would you guys eat?
Oh, man. I mean, if she's anything like her character, Liz Lemon, like, sandwich shop anywhere is just fine.
Yeah.
Or cheese, yeah.
There you go.
Working on my night cheese. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Hold on. Edit at minutes. No, very beautiful. Nate, we didn't know. We have to now. Where would you take Kirby?
Just keep it simple. Garden Grace.
Oh, of course you would.
It's a good long meal. It's a good, you're not there for
You're bringing him to Denver.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I actually had the questions as well. I was going to put you two through 7 questions.
Oh, God.
And this is from the top list of what they've actually asked people.
Okay.
And then we're going to judge who's the Miss.
Oh, no, I don't want to
decide. So,
Miss Endesai. Oh, give me my stash.
Oh, your stash.
Yeah.
I thought you said stash. I was like, you get a fake mustache for winning this? That would be appropriate.
In the Mrs. Endesai, anything goes, right?
That's true.
Miss Endesai, yeah.
We do have a swimsuit contest, so if you look in the back room, there's...
Does Jaime get to go?
Yeah.
He's going to win.
Yeah, Jaime's definitely going to win.
So question 1, contestants.
Ooh.
I'll start with Nate.
Okay.
You get a chance to think here.
Damn.
What makes you different from the other girls competing today?
Well, I've been here before. This is not my first rodeo.
Shit.
Coming in hot.
Damn. Steph?
I have curly hair.
All right. Starting out strong for Steph. Question 2. What is the most important issue your generation is facing? Nate?
Oh, it's not going back and forth there? All right. Social media, probably.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Steph, same question.
Oof. Yeah, that's a really good one because I hate social media.
And no repeat answers for the record.
Somehow I knew you were going to throw me under the bus with stupid questions. I hate you.
That's why we had you on.
The economy is a big one right now. I mean, especially house searching right now. I'm finding that money... Yeah, inflation is insane right now.
Did you see what she did? She related it to her real life.
Mm-hmm.
So we like that. We love to see that. Steph, I will throw you number 3 now.
Okay.
Why do you think that people have a negative image of pageantry?
As much as I'd like to believe that it's the standards have changed over the years, it's still ultimately... I mean, have you ever seen an unconventionally attractive individual become, a winner? I think about it. Every single woman who's won. I'm not saying she isn't intelligent, but the one qualifier, you have to be...
Drop dead gorgeous?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's really hard to take them seriously, in my mind. So...
same question. Why do you think people have a negative image of pageantry?
Because we see ourselves as gods.
What?
We see ourselves as gods,
Oh, no, I heard you the first time.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, so who sees themselves as guys? Like we as the people
Us.
see?
No. The contestants. Come on.
Guys, he's lost his mind on stage. This is what happened. This is what we call a meltdown. Steph, do you think technology is hurting personal relationships?
Oh, yeah. In some regards, it connects us from people from far away. You know, you can talk to someone FaceTime across the world, but when we're looking at it in regards of like computers and trolling and whatnot, it's a good way to isolate yourself. That's all I've got at the moment.
Your time is up, so
thank you.
Nate, same question.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hurt communication when you think about it. How many people like text on a regular basis, but then when they actually meet face to face, do they have anything to talk about at that point?
That's true.
So
we save all of our conversations for the pod.
Yeah, exactly.
We have stopped other conversations to be like, let's talk about it now, which is weird to have to do, but we do occasionally do that.
No, one thing I find really interesting with this younger generation too, I have a friend, you know, a couple of younger friends who are about 10, 15 years younger than me, and they think it's weird when I call them on the phone. They're like, wow, you didn't text me that? And I was like...
Todd's weirded out by getting called.
So you're unusual. Old man River over here doesn't like getting called.
Old man River? I mean, usually I don't want to say usually if I answer the phone, it's usually, or, like, it's usually like...
That's how you always answer your phone, though. I think for as long as I've known you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's usually like an air of, what can I do for you now? I could, like, not talk to you for 10 years, and I'm still like, what?
No, I think for him, too, if I, versus text versus call, I think he thinks I'm probably going to bail, because I used to be notorious for bailing when I was younger.
Nate, is that true?
Yes.
I've gotten better in my older age, but yeah.
Better's the key word.
Wow. When was the last time I bailed on you?
Guys, we're going to take this off. Yes, much better, much better. Now that we got the personal aside, the judges are not supposed to be brought into this. Another snort. That's
you could probably keep account.
Nate, what is your biggest fear?
Biggest fear? Barracudas, yeah.
Barracuda.
Yeah, exactly.
Steph?
Not fulfilling my major dreams.
Holy shit.
Well, she went deep. I went just real basic. That fish in the water? Fuck that fish in the water.
He has mentioned that he's terrified of barracudas, though.
Yeah.
That's not like a joke answer. It is kind of, but you don't run into barracudas very often. But you do run into yours.
Yeah.
Now, this one goes right around to the pod theme. This is number 6. What is your favorite movie, Nate?
Favorite movie?
Right.
See, I hate that question because no matter what, there's never any given time that you can probably pick one favorite movie. It depends on what time of mood you're in. Yep. You know, maybe you're in a mood like, all right, I want to laugh. Oh, I want a mood to think.
What's your favorite drama?
Favorite drama? Let's go the way back.
Oh, okay, perfect. And it's a comedy there.
Man, that's hard. I'm like trying to run through.
What's your favorite comedy?
My favorite comedy. I feel it's funny because I'm trying. There's so many.
Pick any. No one's gonna judge you.
No, I know. I might need a second to think.
Except for you.
Though.
You're the judge.
This is live, baby.
Nuh-uh, you can edit this shit out.
We've given her the keys to the castle. She's abusing the podcast already.
I mean, does Garden State kind of count as a comedy? Yeah, that's like
I just gave you comedy. You can do drama.
It's Garden State. It's funny, though. I went back and watched it for the first time in years, and I remember thinking, like, I was obsessed with this movie. And I'm like, the writing's decent, but I think it was, like, I realized it was pretty good cast.
It hit at the right time, the right mood, like the soundtrack, everything happened at the right time. Now it would feel like it's grandstanding, like it's like trying to get emotion out of you.
Yes.
Like it's doing everything to do it. Like it's pulling the strings where it needs to, and it's being very over, exaggerated. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. I
that's
have a
your
feeling.
number one.
I have a feeling there's other ones, but
for the record, it is Garden State. So, last question. We'll start with Nate. With everything that you have going on, how will you handle the responsibilities of the crown if you are selected?
Is it under 10 pounds?
Ooh, good question. Yes, it is under 10 pounds.
All right, cool.
Heavy does hold the crown, but it's fine.
Just keep being my smelf, right? You know?
Your smelf?
My smelf.
That was the perfect answer.
There we go.
He's the winner. He's the clear winner.
Steph, I'm going to have to ask you if that is tough to beat. Can you still be your smelf after you answer this?
I will try. Okay. I don't know if I can do it.
Okay. I crown Heimdall, of course. It was always going to be Heimdall.
Figures.
Well, he was the most beautiful one, so yeah.
All right. Well, I have no segue beyond this to get us to small town jobs.
Yeah.
I started the last two. I don't have a definition for small town jobs because that is self-explanatory. Mm-hmm. So what are your experiences with small town jobs?
Well, let's see. I'm trying to think. So way back in the day, I used to live in a little town. And starting when I was about, I want to say 11 or 12, I worked at the general store scooping ice cream.
Okay.
Yep.
We had a general store?
Yeah, you don't remember the general store?
It was off Main Street in Old Town on the corner. It was where the...
Ohana kind of used to be, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, or it did turn into Ohana, right?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
And now Ohana's not even there.
Wow, no idea what you're talking about.
Wow.
I didn't grow up in that exact town, so I was there hit or miss just for school.
All right. And then I did work for the rec center with umpiring and reffing. So,
I remember you doing that stuff.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I would never do it again.
Yeah, how are the parents?
Parents are crazy. With a capital C.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, I literally had a parent from a different town try and bribe me with $5 to make calls in their favor for
What did you have to lose?
A 14, 14, what is it? With the girl, 14 and up girls league.
Okay.
Rec league. I'm just what?
So is that on the parent? I don't have the confidence in my child, so I'm going to bribe?
Yeah, I was just
man.
Can you imagine finding that out later? That my parents bribed me for a random sport?
Yeah.
Well, or the child finding out you tried to bribe the ump when I was a kid?
No, I will say though, one of my favorite memories of it was umpiring. The parents were particularly crazy when it came to softball and baseball. I got to throw a dad out because he literally threatened my life, and I was like, "You're out of here!" Literally one of those.
How do they enforce that? When you yell that?
So we had managers and stuff who would
so they'll actually do it.
Yeah, because we worked at the Diamond, and there was the complex. There was 3, and so there would always be a manager on staff,
yeah, gotcha.
And so and I don't think we had to get the cops involved, but I have heard of parents getting arrested crazy.
So it's not just a movie stereotype.
Yeah.
Where it's
well, that kind of goes back to the whole pageant thing of when you have parents pushing the pageant agenda or anything like that, but also trying to relive their glory days through kids as sports stars or whatever it is.
Yeah, and they think their kid is gonna be the next
Miss Universe.
Yeah, Miss Universe, or Serena Williams, and so they just go crazy. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's very low that your child will ever become a professional athlete.
Well, that's the other thing.
For all the children listening, you can be whatever you want to be. You're all going to be president. You're all going to be astronauts.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Don't listen to Todd. He's a liar.
Guys, I was the positive one on this one.
Yeah, usually Todd is negative, though.
I also
that is weird.
Fuck Gen Z. Are we all right? We're all on the same page. Okay.
Yeah, but I've seen some of the viral stuff of the kids where they're amazing at sports. There's this little kid that does soccer. And I'm this kid's really good, but how much of his parent is just all right, fucking do this drill, that drill, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has to, there's got to be a lot of money involved there. You can get personal coaching, you can get all the equipment, the space to practice, that all, adds up.
Yeah.
It's probably worse for small town kids because there's not a lot to go for them, so they get pushed more, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, you need a small town, it's usually football, right? It's football.
Well, that's Texas, though.
Oh, that's Texas.
That is small town Texas.
Big time.
Yeah.
Where we grew up, our football team was...
Sucked.
Yeah, it is.
Sucked.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Yeah, they know they fucking suck. What are they playing professional right now? No, they fucking suck.
They got better afterwards.
That's true.
Yeah.
They did. I heard they went to state several times, so good. Good for our small town. Proud of you guys.
Nate, any experience with your small town?
Not a whole lot. Pretty much just started at a grocery store, and that's where I was. That's about it. There's not a lot of small town jobs really besides, sports or if you work in a farm or whatever it may be.
Yeah, I'm surprised that grocery worker didn't pop up on these lists. I found a list on Country Living. They had a list of small town jobs, as did Backwoods Home, so they are the experts. But neither one of them in 50 things listed grocery at all. And it's that's crazy because that's definitely what you always think about. But it also, the list, I narrowed it down quite a bit, but hear these names and you picture every movie script that's been written about a small town. You're these are definitely the people they make sure they cast. So you've got a barista, you've got the dentist, the pharmacist, The local reporter is on this list, the real estate agent, and the police officer.
I imagine the local reporter being like, "Here's the story. I finally got something."
The little ticket in their hat. Yeah.
No, I remember the one at the time of when I was in high school, and he actually stirred up a lot of trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All the gossip.
Some gossip. Yeah, I definitely put people on the spot when they got in trouble in high school. Suspended. That's never happened to me, though, guys. So.
So you're talking from experience. They singled you out. So they didn't really stir up trouble. They just fucked you over. You held a grudge the whole time. Name drop this motherfucker.
You know who you are.
He's like, it's the first episode I turn on. I hear Steph's on the pod. She would have kept my fucking name out of her mouth. Well, then the backwoods home kind of went in. This felt more authentic, like a dude wrote it, because he's like, my wife used to do this and such, so he was talking about real experience, and he's like, he's not, he's better than some of the Live Life Journal and science guys we've had, because he's just a small town dude. He put crafts and craftsmen as two separate ones, so I think we can compile those. Yeah. You've got sheep, hogs, and steer as one item, so I think just farming, just
livestock.
Garden, produce, fruits, and herbs, so that's a gardener as well. Mm-hmm. Furniture, Nathaniel, that would be you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can be the woodworker that he's got listed in here. Photography, and firewood choppers. Anybody? I don't think I can handle that. Firewood he said apparently there's a big thing in there. Rocks was a separate line item, so people moving rocks. Hunting, fishing guide made sense. You've got firearms, that's very small town.
Yeah.
Fun thing to do. Fixing cars, you got the electricians, blah, blah, blah. Christmas trees was a big one. I thought that was cute. That's, it's adorable. It's very Hallmark. Not to patronize people that are selling Christmas trees. So sorry if you're not our demographic on the pod. And the ones that kind of seemed weird out of all those, he puts legal reporter. So again, a reporter is like small town job. That's just what happens, I guess. Computer tech didn't seem very small town job to me, but wildland firefighter, which is pretty badass. And then odd jobs. What's his last? You definitely covered your bases on that one, sir. That's smart. Well, hold on.
Be the guy that just does everything. It's like, fuck, no one wants to do this. The rock thing is what gets me, though.
Rocks.
Someone that moves rocks. It's just like, okay, you're in a small town. Oh, well, Jerry moved out and he doesn't want those rocks in there anymore, so now you gotta fucking move his rocks back over to where they were before or some shit.
When I grew up in this small town, we helped a neighbor move rocks from their front yard to their backyard, and we got paid a little money, so maybe I'm part of this. I think I covered a few of these. Yeah, and then, no grocery, though, listed whatsoever, which I thought was weird. And that was kind of my own experience. I started at a little place, it's not there anymore, called The Firehouse.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It was a restaurant that seemed like for everybody's parents and people to get drunk after work. And I was the dishwasher, and I was there for a few days. That sink hose burned my hands. The water, there was no temperature. It was just scalding hot the whole time. Oh, Jesus. And it was disgusting. The smell, obviously... I'm just complaining about dishwashing, but...
Yeah, I think you complained about this before.
Yes, not on the pod?
I think so.
Well, here you go again. And it was just gross. So anyway, maybe that's why I mentioned how I quit, because it was a week into the job, and I remember being on my friend's trampoline in the backyard, and I just called him and was like, I'm not coming in anymore. They're like, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm just not doing that. And so I was there for, roughly 1 week. And then I did get my grocery job, and then I was there for 13 years. So it's not that I suck at jobs. It's just that job sucked. So...
Yeah. Well, I remember there was one time I went into the firehouse, and there was the two soccer coaches at the time for the high school. Mm-hmm. They're getting, pretty good amount of liquor going for them. Yeah. And they were figuring out the teams at that time, too. All right, who's varsity, who's JV, and all that.
That's awesome.
So I was like, all right.
Yeah, but, man, otherwise, small-town jobs, this was one of those themes we kind of picked out, and it was like, there's a lot to talk about, but also very little, because it's so broad.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, everything that were on these lists, it feels like somebody wrote that out of a movie. They're like, well, that's the paperboy we're missing from here, I guess, is the one we'd have. Or, the lady that takes care of your cats.
Mm-hmm. That or babysitting, I'm sure is probably something.
Babysitting, yeah.
Kid who cut lawns.
Yeah.
It did. I did not read that one, but it did say lawn trimming and stuff like that.
Damn, I was really hoping it'd say kid who cut lawns.
Kid who cut lawns. This dude probably wrote that in there. My nephew cut lawns. Godspeed to that man. One of the people did say accountant, and I just said wink, because we know accountants these days are not accountants. They work with money. They're working with flesh. So, you don't understand the accountant thing?
No.
A prostitute?
Accountants. That's what if you ever hear. Oh, do you know what that?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus. I don't know with him. You know, Steph knows, having listened to the pod, that I'm always surprised by the things he's not aware of. So I never know if he's serious or not when he actually is like, what?
No, I also was a barista for a moment in time at I think it was one of the first coffee shops before like Starbucks.
Yes, I remember that one. I remember going into that one.
Yeah, it was
Zaxby's.
Yeah. Oh, well, it was Capri before that.
It was Capri, then went Zaxby's. Huh? That's right.
Yep. I just have to say it was a fun, interesting place to work, but I have a lot of stories. I don't know about you, but I think you were talking about how you have a lot of like old friendships and customers from.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, especially when you're there for a while, you tend to build those relationships.
You know who no one gave a fuck about was the produce clerks that feed their entire families. But it's fine.
Todd's going to be bitter about that till the day he fucking dies.
That'll be the last thing I think of.
To you, right?
That's true, but you never tipped me. These guys get tips and make relationships. I'm just the guy that feeds their family and keeps them alive, but it's fine.
No, I remember how I met you originally. I grew up with your sister playing sports. But when I really got to know who Nate was is when he was a barista, and my ex-boyfriend and I would come in every morning. And
Jaime scratched him on the door. He runs back in. We did kick Jaime out of the room. He was very over anxious to get on the pod today.
Yeah.
Well, does that take us to the end of Small Town Jobs?
I believe it does.
Oh, so where does that take us?
Boating. No, I'm kidding.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
It does take us there, but it takes us to 2009's.
Whip it.
Yep, it does. We are onto Whip It with an exclamation point.
Yeah. So it was directed by Drew Barrymore.
That was her directorial debut, right?
Yep. It was.
And before we go on to even the cast, I'll say this was recommended by Steph. So
that is correct, yes.
This is a Steph OG original. Which is,
neither of us has seen it.
Yeah, we just watched it for the first time this last week.
Yeah. I was having lunch with Todd, and I was like, hey, have you guys ever seen Whip It? And did you like it? And so one thing led to another, and here I am. I'm so glad to be joining you guys.
Yeah, so we had to have her on to discuss her one of her favorite movies.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'd say top 10.
Top 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Remember earlier when she couldn't name one?
Well, I wasn't number one. You wanted my favorite.
I know. You could have lied to us. We lie to our podcast listeners all the time.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, we don't. Yeah, so what was the cast, Nate?
Well, I was going to, real quick, budget was $15 million. Oh, yeah. World gross $16 million. So it really didn't like.
That's why it's underrated.
It's an indie, right? It was like
it feels indie.
Yeah.
When you have a name like Drew Barrymore behind you, think it would be bigger, but it definitely. And we'll get into it a little bit later. But the editing felt very indie.
Yes, the editing did for sure. Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those where obviously they probably didn't make back their money because you had marketing costs afterwards. So they probably.
And I guess they could have done a sequel, but they didn't really have it set up for that. Like, you didn't have to. It's a self-contained story. It's just like kind of moment in her life. But do you want me to go through the cast list?
Go for it.
Yeah, so we've got Elliot Page as Bliss, Aaliyah Shawkat as Pash, which is a name I've never heard in my entire life.
Me neither.
Marcia Gay Harden as Brooke, the mom. Daniel Stern as Earl, the dad. Super good. Good. Juliette Lewis as Iron Maven. Andrew Wilson as Coach Razor. Kristen Wiig as Maggie Mayhem, Drew Barrymore as Smashley Simpson, Ari Grainer as Eva Destruction, Zoe Bell as Bloody Holly. You've got Eve as Rosa Sparks. That's such a great name. Rachel Piplica and Kristen Adolphi as the Manson sisters. Then you have Landon Pigg as Oliver. And finishing up with Jimmy Fallon as Hot Tub Johnny Rocket.
Yep.
Which... I'm not a fan of Jimmy Fallon, so I was like, oh, God. So I'm glad he was a bit part. If he was like the coach, this would be a different conversation.
Yeah.
No, couple of SNL alums in there.
I did not expect Kristen Wiig.
Pretty stacked cast, I'd say.
Yeah.
Especially, in the, sorry, you're going to hate me for this, I can't, but the girl who plays Pash.
Aaliyah Shawkat.
Yeah, no, she's blown up quite a bit.
It's weird. I was watching that. Yeah, I was like,
And Arrested Development.
Yeah, of course, Maybe.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's great as Maybe. She's great in Search Party. She's a great actress, and I was super excited to see her in there too. And that she wasn't just a small part. Like, usually small town shows, it's like she starts with her, and then she's not in for like 75% of the movie. But she kept coming back, which was nice.
Yeah. I have to say, speaking of cast members, couple fun facts. I don't know if you guys knew this, and I think I told you this when we had lunch, but Andrew Wilson is of the famous Wilson brothers.
His voice sounds exactly like Owen.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought it was him at first until I looked up. I was like, is that That's
that
not
makes sense.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it makes a lot of sense because I was watching. I was like, it seems like I've seen this guy before in things.
Yeah.
What is it? What's going on here?
Like I've seen him in other things. Like not confused for Owen Wilson, but to that voice, that cadence is so. He just didn't say. Wow. That's all we missed.
No, he hasn't done a lot. He was in, so if you are Wes Anderson fans, obviously, yes. He was in his very first one, Bottle Rocket. Okay. I don't think he had a huge part in that one.
Didn't sound like he came back for the other movies.
Yeah.
Did he come into
I think he's had a few small parts. He was in Idiocracy.
Oh, that's right.
And then an appearance in Royal Tenenbaums, Rushmore. And then he was also in Never Been Kissed, Zoolander, and Charlie's Angels 1 and 2.
Oh, Zoolander for sure. I can't remember him in Tenenbaums.
Yeah, what's funny is that is also another favorite top 10, and I was trying to place him, and I cannot remember.
The to-do list.
I mean, I know, I know you guys like to do underrated, but man, is that one underrated?
Well, that's where we ride that line a lot on this pod, because it's not overrated. No one's talking about it. Yeah. So,
it doesn't have that cult classic.
Yeah, it doesn't come up in conversations. Like, people that love Wes Anderson and, like, cute kind of artsy movies will mention it. Mm-hmm. But even then, it gets left out of a lot of conversations. So it's our own version of underrated.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have an actual definition of, like, why this is underrated or anything. It's just more of like,
Like, we did 9 Months and stuff, and that's Hugh Grant is, like, his peak. Like, it wasn't underrated. It's just no one talks about it anymore. So it's going to bring this to light. We have branding, and it doesn't always work. We didn't mention why the name of the show changes every now and then, or the meaning for it.
Yeah.
But anywho, Steph, can you run through a brief synopsis of what happens in this movie at a high level?
So essentially, Bliss, small town girl, living a small town life, under the pressure of her mother to do pageantry. Bliss is trying to figure out who she is within all of that. Ends up finding essentially roller derby and has a passion for it, and she's trying to grow into the person she wants to be, while with the conflict of her parents, wanting what they want.
Spoiler alert. Well, the mom especially, right? Because the dad seems to be whatever. He's for like whatever you want to do, kind of.
Yeah. The dad's that, but it's funny because like you could tell he wanted a boy.
Yeah, for sure.
His interactions with the neighbor are so good. Those are funny. He's always so nice. That Daniel Stern, obviously, Stern is one of the wet bandits from
Home Alone guys.
He's so good. But the parents were perfectly cast in this. Marcia Gay Harden's super good, but she can play a hard ass, like real good. So no, that was a good overview. It's better than what we would have done.
Oh yeah, it really is.
So we're gonna
so
have you record these.
I'm taking over the podcast from here on out.
She started it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Heimdall is trying to get in the room. This is gonna be like a Shining situation. Yeah. Well, okay. So we'll kind of start at the top a little bit. We'll kind of jump around, but this one will follow a little bit more of an old structure. Did you guys notice the line that's almost mentioned immediately is the pageantry guy is like, all right, my little lambs, to like get them ready. And it's like gross. And it's like lambs to the slaughter. Like, you're just setting them up, be like, to look the same, dress the same, act the same.
Oh, yeah. That's actually a good call right there on that line of just pretty much bashing the pageants right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. Well, it starts with that little lambs, and I like the contrast between, it shows you immediately what the stakes are. Elliot Page and Alicia Shawkat are in the bathroom dyeing her hair blue. This is happening at the same time, so it's definitely, you already know she doesn't want to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was wondering too, like the blue hair, is that because of the blue bonnet thing and all that? Is that why they did blue, or is just because fuck it, blue?
Yeah. Just finally, I think it's her way of not necessarily retaliating against her mother, but saying like, I don't want to do this. And I know you're gonna die when you see me up on stage with blue hair. Yeah.
Right.
Like an act of rebellion.
Oh yeah.
Like she knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Did you ever dye your hair?
I did. I mean, I dyed my hair a lot in high school,
That's
but
true,
nothing
no,
that
like,
my parents. Not until I worked at a hair salon for a half a year. Then I
don't remember that point in your life.
I didn't. I did like pieces of colored hair. Trust me, I wanted to do it. I don't think I was scared of my parents to like do anything that was like too crazy, and I don't know that.
You had a couple of Marcia Gay Hardens, huh?
No, I think it was more of like, my mom was like, after you're 18, you can do whatever you want. Like, so just wait till then. And the fact that she let me like highlight and color my hair like brown, blonde, and red, I think were all the colors I went through in high school. That was enough for me.
So it wasn't rebellious. No. It was just, I want to try this.
Yeah, I'm bored with this hair color. I want to see what I look like as a brunette today.
Yeah.
So yeah. No.
What about you, Todd? Did you ever dye your hair?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Oh, I did the highlights.
Oh, you did
what?
The highlights.
Yeah. Right, you did the highlights. Fucking loser.
Yeah. It was that
Does
bad.
Does it make you cringe now?
I mean, it's like, whatever, it happened.
You should do it again for fun. That would be amazing.
Just go highlights.
If you came home with highlights, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's like, the fuck is going on?
Make sure I'm there so I can record it.
What's up with the cheetah print on your head? What's going on?
Oh, there you go. Get the shave, like the Nike logo on the side of your head. There you go. Yeah, so then we introduced the mom again. I couldn't get a grasp on the mom because she was like very structured, like I want you to be in the pageant and did it, but also I used to be a rebel. But she never thrives in that. She never even goes on about that. It's like she gets to the point of saying I'm cool too, and then never shares that with her daughter. I don't understand what happened.
Trying to connect or anything like that.
Yeah, it was like a cut scene or something where she's like, yeah, I used to do this shit too. She only alludes to it, doesn't quite give Bliss any kind of credit for that. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, she hides smoking cigarettes and all that.
I like her flirting with the dad a lot.
Yeah.
That was fun,
Well, I think, if I remember correctly, didn't they allude to the fact that the mom used to do the pageantry as well?
Yes, because she had her wall. Yeah, she had her picture.
Blue Bonnet, years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, too, it's something that she enjoyed, and she thinks, oh, well, if I enjoyed it so much, my daughter, and she saw the benefits and the perks of it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that if she can just push through it, and if she just learns to love it, it's gonna, work out for her in the long run.
Right.
Because Bliss, the thing that you find out is Bliss was actually winning all the pageants. She was the competition. I was surprised to hear that,
Mm-hmm.
So, and
she
it
was
wasn't,
the one to beat,
it wasn't until she dyed her hair that day, opening scene. Yeah. That you find out, okay, she's moving away from that. But she was the competition.
Yeah. Which is weird. She gets bullied so much in school and all that.
Yeah.
From, the other girl that's in the pageant and...
Yeah, the one she knocks over at one point,
Yeah.
I love that part.
She should hit the guy, and she hits the girl. And I was like, the girl just seems to be going along with it, but the guy seems to be the douchebag.
Yeah.
But he didn't get his comeuppance.
No.
And then we do get to, you sang it at the beginning. Bodine is kind of like the last character in this.
Oh, for sure.
It's like a huge part, this small town and the ice cream shop they work at, the Blue Bonnet. Anybody have Blue Bonnet?
I had Blue Bonnet ice cream.
Yeah.
I'm
sure. Isn't that Blue Bonnet was the butter? Yeah.
Maybe they have an ice cream shop. Like Blue Bell, I know, is for sure. And then Blue Bunny is also a lot of blue bees for ice cream and dairy products. I think it would be cool to work at an ice cream shop. I've always wanted to kind of have access to all that cool shit.
Yeah.
But it seems like they just kind of fuck around the entire time with, what's his name? Birdman,
Dwayne or whatever.
Is that
his actual name? Yeah. Because once he becomes manager, he's like, no, call me by Dwayne now, guys. Yeah.
I liked you more when you weren't the manager. That guy was a weird character too. I couldn't tell where he aligned, but he was super cool at the end. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because since we were talking about small town jobs, did you ever have the friends who got promoted and all of a sudden they got very?
That's what I was thinking exactly with that. Is people that all of a sudden are like, no, I'm a manager now. You got to listen to me, and you're like, oh fuck. They just become that piece of shit that you hate as a manager.
Right.
He's not mincing words over here. You know who you are.
He knows, yeah.
Yeah, we've all had that. I remember working. I mean, you're at a grocery store for that long. You see a lot of people that just get hired, move up to management positions. Because a lot of us don't move up to management because we don't care and we get paid enough to do nothing.
Yeah.
I got paid a lot of money to just do the same routine over and over again, so why would I become the manager and have to do the paperwork and the meetings? Fuck that, I don't care.
Right.
But then you get the people that think they need to do that, and all of a sudden they're your boss, and you're like, you were just stocking shit for a week as a half part-time worker, and now you're walking with the clipboard. They never got any respect.
No.
I think after a while, you let them know who they're not talking to anymore about it. They're like, I'm just not going to worry about you. But
you can fool the new employees, but the people that have been there a while, you kind of know,
Yeah. We got one employee with the shake the salad dressings. We got one. Only one person. I will mention their name off the air because I think he was in my grade. But anyway. So back to the movie.
Yeah.
We then have the sneaking off begins. This is kind of where it starts to get a little bit where she sees the derby thing. And
she goes to buy shoes and all that.
Yeah.
And it's weird because her mom kind of lets her be her own person, getting the goth shoes.
To an extent.
Yeah, but this is the one thing she just hides from her. I don't know if she would have been more accepting had she said anything.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
Well, I think if it came in, if she knew if she knew Bliss was going out and doing roller derby and any conflicts with the pageantry,
that's true.
She would shut that down.
Well, that quickly. Too, and it being such a contact sport where she gets any kind of scar or cut.
Yeah, like if she got that bruise like above her ass, but like if she'd gone on her face, then it's game over for her.
Right.
Yeah, so again, that's kind of like the mom's going back and forth. She wants to buy the shoes, and then she's like, "This is a head shop. We're not buying the shoes."
Yeah.
It's like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, and then you've got her. So, like I said, she starts to sneak around, and this is where she goes and sees the derby for the first time. She sees the flyer at the head shop, and then kind of falls in love with it. Kristen Wiig we meet pretty early on, and she kind of becomes like a different kind of mother figure for her. I don't know. Am I the only one that kind of saw that?
No, I definitely saw that.
No,
I mean,
of course.
Jumping up ahead where she drops off, or at school and all that because she's not living at home.
Yep.
You definitely get that whole mother dynamic there, but she's like, listen, you can't just be going off skipping school. You have to still go. And
Yeah. Well, and Kristen Wiig's character is a mom to a younger child. And so she knows, she gets it. Because it's funny, when you first meet her character, she has this really blasé attitude, like relaxed, laid back attitude.
Yep. And she's Maggie Mayhem.
Yeah, she is Maggie Mayhem. I love that name. Yeah. Like I said, there's that alliteration that they love in the...
Ashley Simpson's pretty good.
Yeah, that one's a good one, too.
Oh, man. I honestly, all the names were pretty well thought out.
Rosa Sparks, again. That's my favorite. That's amazing.
But, yeah, so she knows, she understands. And, again, none of us are... We're all, at some point, we've all been dog parents, but that is totally different than being a real parent. And she says, I think, she's like, everything changes. And so she can put herself in those shoes. And it's kind of nice, too, for, those teenagers when they are maybe rebelling a little bit. I think about, going to, like, my aunt, who was the cool person.
Yeah.
But I could tell her everything, but she would also steer me back to the right direction.
She could see from both sides.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes
so
sense.
That's kind of when I see Maggie Mayhem, I think of my aunt like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not connected to that in any way is when she starts to date Oliver.
Yeah.
Yes. I will say, of the movie, that storyline, it felt like a filler to me.
It feels
like,
weak.
Yeah, and that's probably my least favorite part of the movie. Plus, I don't like his character very much.
At all. Again, a lot of these characters, I couldn't get a read on them, but him especially, I was like, I still think he was lying to her at the end, and that was a girl that he...
Oh, yeah.
Like, she just accidentally stumbled, and then he takes a picture with, like, fuck that.
Well, wearing her shirt and all that,
You would never let that get posted. You wouldn't let her take the picture.
Yeah.
If she started to put the shirt on, you'd be like, fucking no.
Yep.
Put that down. Get the fuck out of here. So.
Yeah.
Right.
But then he, like, plays it totally seriously, and it almost seems like she buys it, too. Like, she doesn't seem to, like... I don't trust you. She's like, well, you never called. Like, she changes it to that. It's like, did she let him off the hook for the girl thing?
Yeah.
Maybe, and we never really
Steph, we need the
it.
female perspective.
Honestly, well, okay, I think about this sort of thing back in high school.
Think about falling in love with a British rocker?
Every girl wants to fall in love with a rock star.
That's true.
No, I think, honestly, I'm with you. I don't trust him. But I think when you're that young, you're going to get two types of women. I don't necessarily want to narrow it down. But either you don't give a shit and you're just young and having fun and it's like whatever, or there's the other hand where you're like, shut that shit down, no more. And I would be personally, even when I was younger, I was the kind of person who's just like, absolutely not. I don't, like, if I even thought you were cheating, you're done. But that's also why I don't like that storyline within the movie. I think it's weak, and I hate that she just is like, whatever, it's okay, and then we'll make it work. Right? No.
Yeah, that's where if there's a sequel, then we can delve into that.
He died an untimely death. Overdosed.
Yeah, so one thing I was going to bring up, the writer, the screenwriter, she also wrote a book, and it's based loosely, a lot of it's based
Isn't it called
off
Whip
of
It?
her. No. Was it? No, it was called something else.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure, but...
They mentioned it at the end, or they show the book or something like that.
Okay. It was either one of two things. Either she did base it off of her life, and there was that rock star guy that she met and fell in love with, and just or it was just like a fictional filler.
Dream fulfillment.
Yeah. Exactly. So anyway, but I guess I didn't realize it was written by an actual roller derby initially before I started researching. I didn't know that.
Which is interesting to get that much stuff wrong as far as like real derby is, say. Like, yeah, you're in this and you got it wrong. But, I guess, Hollywood, right?
One of those, certain things don't translate well, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, I know this next thing was kind of a big run. It is a big running theme in here, and that's she's not of age to be derbying or drinking or anything, and that's like a big theme. They don't ever really address it
No.
in a serious way at all.
Right.
Not at all with like the derby just kind of gets like, oh, well, we still love you. Okay, haha.
Yeah.
And they move along and like, oh shit, that was nothing.
I mean, I like that aspect when she like mentioned to her team and Derby girls like, hey, I'm not of age. You're like, that's all right. We still love you for who you are. Your age is just a number. You know.
I mean, I like that they accept it that way, but it's not. I thought there'd be more consequences to it.
Well, but she's really also Babe Ruthless is a star on their team, and so to just have your what's the word I'm looking for?
Ostracized.
Yes, ostracized. Thank you.
I was right.
To your star player to do that, and maybe she might not ever want to come back when she can get parents' approval.
Yeah. It's weird that wasn't like, I didn't notice that before the whole parents' approval. Like, I just thought it was like, oh no, it's 21 or bust. That's it.
Right. Which is, why is it 21 and not 18?
I wonder if they try to do 21 just to tie in the whole drinking aspect too, just so that way they don't have to be like, oh yeah, we're not 21 or whatever for drinking. I don't know, but
well, and what I also find interesting is you never find out how much or how old the
Oliver is.
I
thought they were going to address that at all because he thinks she's 21 or 22 the whole time. And you're like, he's definitely over 21.
She's jailbait, baby.
He's like, he was in this, like, she lies to him that entire time. He never gets closure on that. He'd have to find that out some other time.
Yeah.
Like, this day he'd get an Instagram post and it's like, I'm celebrating 21. He'd go, what the fuck?
Yep. Oh yeah. No, that's a whole nother level of the story that could have happened.
Yeah, they never addressed it at all. I thought that would be a big deal.
Well, and it should, in the sense that you find out, again, jumping ahead, that they slept together. Yep. And so you're like, and I don't know if it's a time state, when you're editing, you have to cut time.
Yeah. It felt like this movie, there was a lot of scenes that existed and they cut it out. Like, I think I put in my notes, I was like, if I could see a director's cut where they just let all the scenes breathe and stopped editing it, it would be a much better movie. Because it's a good movie. Yeah. But man, it feels like a lot of conversations and reactions are just jumped in there real quick. And it should be like, can we let this joke breathe for a half more second?
Sure.
Anything. So yeah, I think I'd like to see a longer version of this movie, which is rare. Usually you want to edit it down, but this one deserved more time. Because I think, that Oliver stuff kind of...
They could have cut a lot of that and worked on other areas of the story.
Well, why at that point, why not even leave out the part that they slept together? Don't even say that part. Because it's added. Like, you can almost imply it after the pool scene, which we'll get into is insane. But we'll get into that. But they don't even have to say that they slept together, but she mentions that specifically in the movie afterwards. You're like, oh, well, now you've confirmed that, and you're not going to address it, so I guess we're just going to leave it alone.
Yep.
It is what it is. Yeah. On that one, I don't think we can really. I don't say they didn't address it. Nothing we can do. But anything else on that? On the not anybody here lie about being older than they were to do something?
Oh yeah. Oh god, all the time. When I was younger,
she did not hesitate.
I don't think I ever did. I don't think there's anything where I was like, I got to be this age.
When I was 17, I remember going into, I won't mention them so they don't get shut down because they're still in business. But I went into a bar and they served dinner and then they shut it off from people under 21, but if you're just there before they shut it off, you're just in the bar. And so then I was 17 ordering cigarettes from the bar and beer, multiple pitchers of beer. Okay. I was the one going up and doing it. And then I puked in front of my own.
Well, I did try once. That was at a wedding that we were at.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I was like, all right. I was under 21, and they're like, yeah, just go up to the bar with your empty glass and ask for another Jack and Coke. Yeah, this will totally work. It's at a wedding. It's an open bar. Why not? Where's your ID? I left it back at the table. Oh, shit. It's on to us.
That new TikTok thing. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby.
Well, especially when you were younger, like, yeah, you had a baby face. Like, there was no way you were getting away with that.
They had confidence in me, so I took their confidence. It's like, yes, let's go for it. Because it was the whole table that's like, yeah, you guys will be fine. Because it was me and another friend at the time. We got this. It's no problem. And I was walking up there with the gimp as it is because I just tore my MCL like a little bit before that, so.
You should have just had anybody else get a second beer.
We told you guys, but they're like, no, you guys just try it for once.
I wasn't there. I was trying to find a hotel for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I guess you weren't
there. I wasn't at the wedding at that point. We went looking for this hotel that was hard as shit to find, apparently.
It was a nightmare because it was so new. And
we missed the entire reception.
Coworkers.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But yeah, it was a fucking nightmare to find that hotel. Yes. It took us all day for the two of us, and then we picked Todd up at the airport.
Yep.
And then they went to go find the hotel after they dropped us off at the wedding. It was a nightmare.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Don't ever get married at the place we won't talk about.
Fair enough.
I don't even remember. So.
It was a fancy place. The venue was nice.
Oh, yeah. The people that got married, had money because he was like part of a pharmaceutical company, the father. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I fake ID'd it. Well, it wasn't fake. It was someone else that I looked somewhat like just to get into bars, but...
You look like somebody else?
I don't even remember who the girl was, to be honest.
So she should go to jail.
I mean...
Did she give it to you or did you steal it?
She gave it to me. Oh, no, I never...
Corruption of the youth.
I'm not I tried to steal, like, a toe ring in 7th grade from a Claire's, and I thought I got spotted and, like, freaked out and, like, tossed it back and ran out. I think it was an undercover mall cop, but, yeah, never again after that. That was
it. All right, lesson, don't steal.
Yeah.
That's a lesson for today's pod. So anyway, we go to the tryouts, and she's pretty fucking fast learner. For pulling out her Barbie skates.
Oh, yeah.
She's now the jammer and faster than everybody, which you have to just kind of take it as it is. Again, they don't address that either. There's a lot of things that just, again, should have fleshed out a little bit more. Maybe a bigger montage or a longer time frame of like, next summer we're going to have tryouts.
Yeah.
And then she has time, but whatever. So again, they kind of skip through. And then we meet Juliette Lewis, who is, I love the actress. She's so good, but she's that character that kind of peaked in high school, and this is all she's got.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about her? The other jammer for, what is that? The Holy Rollers.
Yeah,
because that's right. So our team is the Hurl Scouts, and they are the Holy Rollers. It's their big, like, opposition. Yeah.
She's really good. I mean, it's weird, like, the whole community behind the Derby girls and all that.
Yeah.
They're all in it together, but she seems just like a bitch at times. Like
I'm sorry, I feel like it's Juliette Lewis playing herself, maybe, a little bit. I've seen her in interviews.
She is kind of that. She's rough around the edges.
I was going to say, maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but I've never, as an actress, yes, she's very talented. I will give her that.
I was getting confused with Parker Posey for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
See, to me, they're just like so...
different.
Yeah, so different. But no, Juliette Lewis as an actress, great. Juliette Lewis as a person, I am not a fan of, but that might just be... She just comes off as arrogant. Right. And like a little crazy.
That's fair. I mean, Todd loves Tom Cruise as an actor, but
not weirdo.
Yeah.
Weirdo?
Yeah.
He loves the actor as well.
I'm just kidding.
Not as much, but
Mission Impossible is one of his favorite series.
Okay, well,
Tom Cruise the actor, great. Tom Cruise the human, not so great. Guys, we've established this on mini pods.
I just wanted to rile him up. It's fun.
Yeah.
Great actor. Fight me on it, you son of bitches. But yes, Julia Lewis is kind of playing herself a little bit.
No, but she plays the role very, very well.
She gets away with some bullshit.
Like, I love when she throws Bliss into the locker. I mean, that's such a high school move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then the coach finds her.
The coach finds her, opens it up, and just shuts it back, and he's like, "Oh, no, I'm just kidding."
Yeah. There's really good comedic beats in here. I just wish they could breathe longer. Speaking of the coach, it felt like every time they had a gathering, he was the only person there that wasn't a player. And it's like, you might have wanted to cast a few other people to play coaches.
Like, take some of the other coaches that you had.
Yeah.
Like the other coach where he gave the play to.
Exactly.
Like, that could have been another stand-in, like the food fight scene.
The food fight, he's the only one there, like, talking to the entire group as if that's his entire team. It's like, these are competitors you're talking to right now.
Yeah.
It was very weird. It's like, that definitely felt like a low-budget move.
Maybe, or maybe, I don't know, because he is a good actor. I'm surprised he's not in more.
Yeah.
He definitely has that trademark Wilson humor in my mind.
For sure.
But I do wonder, like, okay, since it's a league full of adult women, maybe the male coaches, like, I feel like coaches, when you have young teams, always need to be there, right? For everything, whatever, for, like, 18 and under. But, you know, since it's a bunch of adult women and they were just revealing what was it? It was the...
If you hear any random things... There's a lot of chewing of cords and nonsense happening in the room. Steph has brought out the craziness in the pup, and she is not the one chewing on the cords. We stopped that immediately. No, sorry, what were you saying, Steph?
Oh, just trying to figure out why that the other coaches weren't there. Yeah. But I mean, like every single shot, there's only when they're playing. Yeah, when they're at the roller derby, do you ever see the other coaches?
Right, and then that one scene you were talking about where he gives the plays, like That was really funny. I enjoyed that move.
Well, it was one of those things like throughout the entire time. I was like, why don't they trust the coach? Like I thought there was going to be more to it, but then it's just like, listen, all right, watch. They're going to run this play and succeed with it.
Yep.
No, good coaches in my experience have done, not necessarily given the other team these plays, but like I remember in soccer learning strategies and plays, and we would half-ass it or not execute it, and our coach would be like, fine, go out there, do whatever you want, or you can listen to me and actually execute the play properly.
Right.
And try.
Did you ever drop one of those?
Yeah. Huh?
Nothing.
I'm sure they did under their breath all the time. I can imagine having to deal with high school girls is not fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we I guess this kind of montage, we get more parties, she's skipping out on responsibilities. This is when you get the montage of Oliver and her playing grab ass in the field, and he throws the keys. I would be furious if he threw the keys. Because what if you don't find him the second time? And she had to skip out on a responsibility for practice because he did that. I'd be like, you selfish little fucker.
Right?
Yeah.
Little British bastards. And then Pash gets arrested at the party.
Yeah, well, it was after, like, the derby or whatever.
Yeah, after the derby.
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently they don't check IDs first off at the derby.
No.
They just assume, everyone's fucking 21.
Right.
But, yeah, then she gets arrested, and Bliss gets away, nothing, because Oliver comes in.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then obviously that throws the friendship into the first turmoil. Because the minute this movie started, it was like, okay, so the very first scene, I was like, all right, there's going to be a derby at the same time. There's a pageant. And she's going to have to choose between the two. Like, that's done. Like, that's classic Hollywood storyline. It's kind of great because you kind of nestle into that storyline. You're like, that's fine. We know where we're going here. So then you have the breakup of the friendship for a little while. And the guy, did you notice the cop was named Terrifying Cop? That's his name in the credits.
Oh, really?
He's just Terrifying Cop. Like, wow.
Jeez.
Okay, yeah.
get creative.
Yeah. I guess that's what he was. We got the dad in the van scene, and I enjoyed that.
That was actually a really good scene.
It's sweet. As being somebody's daughter, weird. No, I've had that moment with my dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And those moments are really special, where you have the heart to heart and the understanding, and also when you realize on the flip side, a child realizing that your parent is human.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's, that shift, it's pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I don't know about you guys, but like I could be really hard on my parents when I was a teenager and think that they don't get it and they don't understand life.
Parents just don't understand.
Exactly. But yeah.
And then we became them.
Yep.
To a degree. So,
right.
So are you, like, your family, is it all female siblings or?
Yeah, so it's exactly like the family in Whippet. It's, my mom, my sister, and I.
Yeah.
And my sister's younger. And so growing up with 3 women, or whatever, raising
the
Brittany.
Worst.
And it's funny because he's even admitted from time to time, he either needs a break or feels left out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, very, very similar in that regard.
All right.
Right after that, so he kind of shares with her, kind of where he's coming from and why he does this, and she immediately breaks that trust, like in the next kind of scene where she argues with the parents, and they find the poster, and the dad's actually siding with the mom, and they take the skates, and then she says, like, well, Dad, why don't you, grow a spine, or whatever she says. I can't remember what but she's like, hey, and actually share your feelings or talk or something, quit hiding, and it's like, God damn.
Yeah.
You burnt that bridge immediately.
Yeah.
But he got over it pretty quick. He's such a good dad.
Yeah. Well, as teenage girls back in the day, we could be pretty spiteful. We like a loaded barrel, if you will. So you're like, wait, you're going to tell me no? Fuck you. Here's a bunch of information.
We broke things physically. You guys broke people emotionally.
Yeah, yes, teenage girls tend to use that quite a bit. Information as a weapon. So if you have teenage daughters, don't tell them anything. No,
all right.
Heimdall, you note that? Note that down? He's like, yeah.
Okay.
You're like a teenage girl right now. You're breaking us emotionally with what you're doing in this room.
Yeah.
So then I'll skip these next ones because we kind of talked these already. We did the she's not 21, she comes clean with the team, the motherly advice from Wig, and then the shirt incident, was it a liar, not blah, blah, blah. But then we kind of get on the forgiveness tour where the dad doesn't care. Pash gets into college and kind of like ends up forgiving her. It's like, okay, I get it. Like, almost more of like I don't know. There's no real reason for her to forgive her that quickly, but she's just kind of like, whatever. I'm going to go, I got good news, so I don't care about that anymore, that I got arrested.
It's just, we're kids, we're good over it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is when you do get caught with alcohol, Again, never happened to me.
Okay.
Wink. And if you're under the age of 18, all you got to just do, what do you call it? Community service.
What did you have to do? What did you not have to do?
I did not have to work with United Way.
Okay. That's a good one. You feel good about that.
People I did.
Should do that anyway.
It was actually a very positive experience. Yeah. I'll always be a little bitter what happened that night, but I think when stuff like that happens to you at a young age, you do learn quite a bit from that. I mean, I still partied after that, but
so you didn't
not as much.
Nate's never carried a butterfly knife with him after the incident in the car, so he learned his lesson stuff not so much.
No, but I will say, those things that happen in your life at the time, it sucks and you feel like your world is going to end. Yep. But honestly, it's in the long term, it's not a big deal. Didn't stay on my record.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got into college. I did all the things.
So make sure if you're under 18, drank a lot. Don't worry about is what I'm getting from.
Yeah, and on that note, so we obviously Elliot Page becomes really great at being the jammer. They start winning games. Finally, the whole team gets turned around. They actually want to win and beat Juliette Lewis and the Holy Rollers because again they're just assholes. So it's like you're fueling fire on these people.
Yeah,
and they get into the championships in Austin. It's going to be the Holy Rollers versus Girl Scouts, and of course the big pageant day that they've been building up to has happening on the exact same day, and she says, I'm going to do this for my mom. She lies, we find out, obviously, but she wants to go do the pageant, and she's not going to go to the Derby, and then the dad steps in.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. And I remember there was one scene when I think he was talking to the mom, or they were talking in the kitchen, and I don't know what happened, but I started tearing up, and I stopped, and out loud I was like, what the fuck is happening? What is going on? This isn't even that emotional. What is happening right now? Am I depressed? I don't know what's happening right now. But no, there's some really good heart-to-hearts. I really did like that the dad was like, hey, I'm going to take you aside and be like, this is what she wants. Again, it's like, I want my kid to be happy, not necessarily what's quote-unquote best for them.
Yeah, because when he goes to the pageant and all that, and he argues with his wife, and he's like, listen, I'd rather my daughter be happy and lose $800 on a dress than her being sad and spend $800 on a dress.
Yeah.
So.
No, there was I guess in relation to this, I was playing soccer in high school, and I had to be talked into it in my senior year because after my junior year, after I got suspended, I had to do a team apology. So I didn't want to play again. Yeah. And it was really embarrassing. And and again, looking back as an adult now, I'm like, yeah, definitely. All the things that they did made me do great.
Yeah.
But so I went back, played begrudgingly my senior year, and I actually was offered a scholarship to a junior college. And, my parents wanted me to go, but then it ultimately came down to, I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do it for school. I want to do it for fun. And so I don't want a scholarship. And my parents were like, you know what? We get it. And I think at one point, one of the parents wanted it more because it's like half colleges get being paid for and you don't want to play. And I was just like, yeah. So that when parents come to that realization that they just want you to be happy, that's an amazing feeling. I definitely did not want to be a goalie for 2 years in Nebraska. No, thank you.
We've got two special guests today. Come on in. This is Steph's parents. We're gonna Steph, this is a gotcha moment. Sit down if you could tell us all about this. How do you actually feel now? So then we get to the end of the movie where they go to the championships and they win it all.
No.
So after Babe Ruthless, which I don't think that's a good nickname because her name is Bliss, and Bliss at the end of Ruthless, I guess. Whatever. But anyhow, that's her.
I don't hate it. I thought it was clever. Babe Ruthless.
She looked at me intensely and just said it again, so now I'm sold. So she ends up going, and they do lose. How do you feel about them getting second place? You think that feels good? That's like the right ending?
I mean, I always like it when a movie like that happens when they don't win.
Right.
And to see how happy they were. They came from nothing, where they didn't win a single game any time before that, to this, where they came second place. Like, the improvement they made, they're looking at the positive rather than like, oh, we didn't win first, but hey, look at everything we've done up until this point.
Right.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Again, playing sports growing up, it's just like, and especially where I came from, we did not win a lot.
Yeah.
We did not win a lot.
No.
But when you do see the improvement of the team, that feels really good. Sure, yeah, if you're not, first place doesn't always have to be the achievement, I guess. And also in roller derby, these women, these are women, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, I think a lot of it too, going out in roller derby is just to get out of your head, go do something different, get away from your day-to-day life, you know?
Right.
And it's something that's supposed to be like fun. And sure, competition and first place doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
definitely doesn't hurt.
Good.
True or false, second place is the first loser.
We're number 2.
Yeah.
We're number 2.
Yeah.
Touche. Touche. Get it?
2.
Oh, second place, too. Nate got it. Nate got it way late. Steph was on my level. That's why we're on this side of the table.
Well then.
Nate, how did you feel about... Did you get emotional when she read the letter that Elliot was going to give at the pageant that they've been talking about the whole time? Did you finish your letter? Finish your letter? And then, leaves it there, and then the other person that got her dress took it.
No, it was a really good job of, like, them figuring out a way to put it in. Like, it's not the answer the judges might be looking for or anything like that, but it was like, hey, this is how I feel in this moment. And so...
It actually came from the heart.
Yeah. That or she was trying to apologize for being like, oh, well, I'm sorry, you peaked in high school, and now you're just a male lady. Who knows? No.
I did like the
never get that one. It was that one.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Again, like I said, teenage girls are spiteful. So.
And the last line was, fuck you, Mom. She just didn't read that. She closed it. And,
she's like, bitch. Just folding it up.
No, it was very, very heartwarming end to the movie. The mom kind of gets a little bit of closure. Not everything gets wrapped up, but then the dad does put his sign out front, which is really funny.
That part I laughed out loud. I'm sure him just hammered him. Yeah, it's okay.
Yep. He doesn't give a shit. He's proud.
Yeah.
And that takes us to the end of the movie.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously you guys knew coming in that I really enjoyed this movie. I think it just, at that time in my life, too, when it first came out in 2007... I related to it a lot because I was still young, still close to that high school age, just had graduated. But yeah, do you guys seem to like it?
Yeah, as young women, I think we enjoyed it.
Yeah, as young women.
No, it's not just for women, obviously. It was a joke.
It was a good movie overall. I mean, it was a little quick at times, but overall, enjoyable movie.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised. I had always wanted to watch it. I always remember seeing the cover of... the Whip It movie, like on the shelves and everything all the time. I was like, I should watch that. Never got around to it, especially when it had Drew Barrymore as the director and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unique. Mm-hmm. I just wish it had breathed some so that you could enjoy them. Like longer scenes would have been great because there's a lot of reaction shots where like I was laughing and they're already like going to like almost like a green screen reaction shot of somebody saying something or like a Jimmy Fallon line, and I'm like, you're undercutting what's happening. You're like, this is really good stuff, and you keep jumping, but. I know that there's like the skeleton of the movie is like solidly there, so I think I would recommend people watch it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. Thanks for the recommendation.
Yeah.
And this moves us to the
recommendations. Yeah. I was like, wait, I was going back to the slide.
No, we're always out of order with that. But this is recommendations. Should we start with a guest?
Yeah. What do you recommend? Okay, obviously you recommended Whip It to us, but besides that, what are you going to recommend to people?
Anything?
Severance. Adam Scott, is that the actor? Yeah. Loved him in like Parks and Rec and in
Step Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Step Brothers, he was great. Walter Mitty, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
He wasn't there. He's in Big Little Lies too.
Mm-hmm. And also, I already told Nate in a message, but Cuba. He needs to come down to Denver
I've been
and try
meaning to try it. Last time I went to do it, I failed because we went to Meow Wolf, like we talked a few episodes ago. We went to the early time, and then afterwards I was like, all right. Oh, they don't open until 5 o'clock. Shit.
Oh, that's right. I do. I forget about that. Yeah. So what about you, Todd?
Well, yeah, I think that was one of my last recommendations was Severance, Number Wild. But it's super good. Again, different kind of role for him, too. Mm-hmm. The aesthetic is really cool. Mm-hmm. My recommendation, though, is get some art from some indie creators. Like when we go to Pop Culture Con and things like that, there's two that I really like. And Matt Spangler does one series, it's robots, and they're like cute. Like my main one is like it's in a big pink background, and this little robot's riding on like a paper airplane, and it's just really cool. I don't know, it's just great art, and they have like little scenes. Heimdo, you are fucking killing me. Don't yawn during my recommendations. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep that in, Jaime. You're on the rocker there. And then the other one is Bucket Art. And that's the one, a lot of people might be familiar with these. It's like where you have Darth Vader or Boba Fett sitting on the toilet reading something, and they're all kind of like in there. Those are super great. I have 3 of those. So I would say go to a con or talk to somebody that has. We always get all the business cards, like tons of them. Look them up afterwards. such great stuff is coming out from these people, and they just don't get supported. So.
Oh yeah, no, it's always cool because they have such different takes on it. Yeah. Where they're not limited to like, oh, we wanted to have this and this in the art piece or anything like that. So.
All right, so now it's time for the Lisai Way to Die, and I'll do another couple quick ones. This first one is from March 1st of 1904. So, pretty recent. Yeah. It says on 18th that he died. Okay, guys, bear with me. On February 18th, 1904, while taking his habitual shortcut to the Canadian Mining Review offices through an adjacent store, Canadian journalist Benjamin Taylor A. Bell walked through the wrong door in the store and fell 10 feet down an elevator shaft. Oof. And then died of his injuries on March 1st. So he...
So they had elevators in 1904, okay.
Huh. But just totally turned a corner and walked down a shaft?
Yeah.
But if this is his habitual shortcut, how did he walk through the wrong door? Theories.
I don't know.
So, there's the elevator shafts for, like in New York, if you go there, and there's, when people bring out product and food, it's lined up with the sidewalk. Oh. And they go down, and so people will walk on them when they're, not being used. Oh, you're right. That's right. The ground opens up, right? I'm assuming.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking more Looney Tunes, like someone switched a sign, so he went the wrong way. That's all I'm thinking.
It says, indicted was the Roadrunner, I think.
Meep.
Yes, meep is what he heard. It says in his deathbed it was 3 days or so. Meep. Wow, he was alive for another 10 days. Yikes. Yeah. Sorry, Benjamin, that is a rough one. Well, George Spencer Millett is my next one, and this was from 5 years later on February 15th, 1909. George Millett was fleeing 6 young women intent on giving him birthday kisses while carrying an ink eraser in his pocket. As the women moved in for their kisses, he fell forward and the eraser's point pierced his heart, killing him. Damn. So many questions about this story of, is this a humble brag death? So many women were trying to give me kisses. I fell and died.
Yeah, that sucks.
This has got to be a fake one. I trust Wikipedia, but this has got to be fake.
There's still stuff. I mean, to this day, I'm going to question the Q-tip one for the rest of my life.
Oh, God.
So,
that one, did that make you cringe?
Yeah, I almost had to turn the podcast off.
Should have been like, Steph, turn the podcast off. Yeah, so elevator shaft and piercing the heart because too many women wanted to give him kisses. That second one is not a Psy way. That is a pretty baller way to die. First one, my apologies. We talked about you suffering for 10 days. That is... Sorry to the Bell estate.
Yeah.
Well, what does that bring us to next?
That
is the movie of the week next week?
Yes, it is.
Wow. Nate, what are we doing next week? Now that we're done with the March Madness, we're going back to underrated movies.
Yeah, but it's another theme now for the month of April.
Because there's a new movie coming out.
Yes. We figured it's going to be Cage Month.
Yep, we're doing Nicolas Cage all month, baby.
Yep.
Because his new movie is coming out. Do you know what the name of that is?
Nicolas Cage.
It is a ridiculous name. I mean, it practically might as well be named Nicolas Cage.
Seeing the preview, yeah.
It's The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah, pretty sure that's it. And if it's not, it's a fucking long name, guys.
Yeah.
But he plays himself in the movie, so we thought we'd celebrate what they're doing in his career.
Yep. So, but next week I think we're doing Weatherman.
Let's do the Weatherman.
All right.
I get a lot of mixed feelings on the Weatherman from the internet.
All right.
The ones that don't like it can go fuck themselves.
Okay. There we go.
It's a great movie. And it's got Nicholas Hoult in it. It's got Michael Caine. Come on, that's a big cast.
Yeah,
it is.
To be fucking around with this shit. And it's got Nicolas Cage, of course. But yeah, we'll talk about that next week. And Nate? No, Steph, where can they find us?
You can find them on iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere you find your podcasts.
That is true. Where can they find us on social media, too?
Well,
she tried. Yeah. So I applaud that effort. That was good. She went right into it.
Yep. So if you ever want to get a hold of us, let us know what you thought of the movie. If you've seen it yourself, you can get a hold of us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or the old Gmail at theendissci@gmail.com.
That is all 5 of them.
Yeah.
We're not on the Snapchat?
No.
Steph, what platform should we be on? Should we be on Pinterest?
Thing of the past? No. I think you guys have all the important ones.
WhatsApp?
I don't even use that.
It's big for international audiences. Very big platform. Speaking from my work. So just
well, maybe give it a whirl then.
No, won't do it. We also want to thank Alan for our great logo.
Yeah.
He designed the fuck out of that.
I have to say, when that popped up for the new season, I was very impressed. So well done, Alan.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we like to say, it makes us look way more professional than we actually are. Now that Steph has seen how the sausage is made, it is a fucking Oscar Mayer hot dog.
Yeah. Probably goes down as the best analogy of the pod. And with that, his balls jiggling, sweaty.
Oh, man. Steph, would you like to add anything? Perfect. And it's fucking Candyland. I've got nothing to go off with the balls and the sweaty and the jiggling. So thank you, Steph, for joining us.
Yes, thanks,
Steph. Thank you for having me. Okay, yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah, as long as if I get a few, like, hey, could you X that out? Or, hey, I sound like an idiot.
Just don't drop any racist bombs.
Oh, yeah, all right, you know me, super racist.
Did you hear that? We can clip that. It's recording already. Yeah. It's already recording.
Great.
Steph is super racist.